Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum, peace. This is Tracy Lene Muhammad in a rare doing a video with my glasses on. But I meditated and I wanted to share these thoughts with you before they kind of left my brain. Sometimes people correct you out of love. Sometimes they correct you out of envy and jealousy, and they try to mask it as love. You will know the difference if you're in tune with that inner innate part of you to know indeed if what you're doing feels right to your soul. No one can tell you what feels right to your soul but your soul. I would suggest or advise that when somebody is coming to you with whatever it is, that you listen completely to what they have to say with the listening ear. Detach your ego from it and ask your soul, is this what you want me to accept? Are you speaking to me through this person? And you'll know. If your soul says, hell no, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, you do what you keep doing. And I'm speaking kind of about the spray that I make, the calm the fuck down spray. I've had people say, you shouldn't use that word fuck. And they don't use it publicly. They use it with other people. I said, well, it's okay to say it, but you don't want to publicly say it. Well, I don't agree with that. And I don't think that they're correcting me out of wanting to see me do better. I think it is insecurity on their part, or that's just not who they are, or they just don't like that I came up with such a fucking fantastic idea. Could be. And I know that because I asked my soul. First of all, my soul gave me it. And I asked my soul, and it's selling. And I'm happy that it's selling because it does indeed work. I just understood that I needed a marketing tool. I needed to be able to say something that put me above the competition, because all of the sprays work. All it is essential oils, water. Now, I put a crystal in it, and I Googled, and some people do add crystals, not lots, but it works. So if something works, how do you set yourself apart? Like, we have a lot of people who can sing. Beyonce is not the only great singer. Some people would say she can't sing, but she's doing the damn thing because she knew how to market herself. She knew how to put herself above the competition in her marketing. Jay-Z, there's plenty of good rappers, plenty. Some of them, like my son, Kalfani, who you'll be hearing from soon, you don't really know about just yet. But when you find out about them, you go, oh, they're great. But they have to market themselves because there's a lot. Ball players, anything that you do, there are a million people doing it too. So how do you set yourself apart? That's what I believe. And when you decide to set yourself apart and somebody comes and tries to pull you back in, ask your soul, are you speaking to me through this person? And if your soul says, indeed I am, because you hard-headed as shit and don't hear me, so I let this person say it, then you do what they say do. If your soul says, who the hell is that anyway? What the fuck they talking about? Won't they mind their own business? Then you do what you're doing. Your soul is capable of telling you what to do, and your soul may not talk to you the way my soul does. My soul is a cusser. So it speaks to me in that language. I had a grandmother. We used to call her cussing Christian. Love my grandmother, and I promise you, she could cuss with the best of them. But she was also the best Christian I've ever known. Like, in terms of, she followed that goddamn law. If the law said don't do this or that, my grandmother didn't do that. Now, there was no law to say don't curse. If there was, my grandmother would have cursed them out for having that law. Now, my grandmother is amazing. And as I watch my face morph into hers, sometimes it's a little scary. But then I recognize that the only way to live longer is to age. I'm not going to get out of here alive. I might as well age. I see my cousins in my face. I see my whole family in my face. Sometimes I look and I see Rochelle, my cousin Rochelle. I'm like, oh my God, is that Rochelle or Tracy? Because we're family. Anywho, I really just stopped by to tell you that you can listen to your own soul and make choices that fit you. And sometimes you're going to walk alone. Sometimes you're going to have to decide that what you're doing doesn't fit what somebody else wants you to do, but you have to do it anyway. You don't have to be rude. You can listen. I suggest that you listen to people. Listen with a hearing ear, not to respond. That took me a while, but now I listen to hear, and I take what's true, and what's not, I chuck it away. Somebody told me yesterday that I posted something that wasn't befitting of somebody that's trying to really do what I'm doing, and that was because I was making fun of somebody, and I was wrong. I was in the post office, but I heard, And I listened and I deleted the post because I was making fun of Little House on the Prairie and the lady who was not deciding to hurry the hell up when I was in a rush and she wanted to look at all the stamps. But that wasn't nice of me to post and make fun of her. And I don't want to show up in life like that, making fun of women. So, my coattail was pulled. I made the adjustments because I do listen. But sometimes people say things and I'm like, no, that don't resonate with me. And they'll say, you're hard-headed. No, it's not that you're hard-headed. It's that your head has what it needs in it and they can't tell you what to do. Anywho, that's all I wanted to say. It is time for me to go see that beautiful, amazing grandbaby of mine. I hope this weekend is amazing for you all. I know it's going to be amazing for me because I've decided it. And once I make a decision, you know how that goes. You make your decisions. You know how that goes. Once you make a decision, can't nobody stop you. It is a new moon tomorrow. So if you want to practice in some new moon rituals and you don't quite know which ones to do, you can Google it. I would suggest you kind of like meditate for a few minutes, asking the creator, the God of your understanding, what can I do tomorrow for the new moon? And then Google new moon rituals, and the one that's for you will indeed show up. I know what I'm doing. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Hotep. Shalom alaikum. Peace out to Brooklyn and everywhere else.